Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So a little bit of chaos with my charts this morning, but eventually got it right. At the moment, we have a massive move to the downside, and this is purely because oil is down 2% because we have COVID fears again. And that's kind of what's driving the Asian session at the moment is fear. So yeah, are we in for a slide? I'm not 100% sure. We have broken the megaphone to the downside against the trend. So the trend was up, consolidation, megaphone. So normally you would expect to move to the upside. I still think we're going to get something. The question is just off where. So this little area down to the downside is the first area that I want to pay attention to. That's around 3,500. But we do have a gap. It's open to the downside. So that is another possibility. This trend line is broken, so if you draw a trend line between these, that's broken. Nothing worth playing for there. Oscillators all over the place on the hour, so nothing really to write home about there. 3 hours, you can see we are grouping quite nicely to the downside. Not much diversions or anything like that. And there's nothing really else left to the left. I just want to look to see if there's any micro gaps to the left. And you can see I've only got 2 hours of data at the moment, but it gives us a picture. That's all we're looking for. So I'm not sure if we've tested this, but I would assume we would test this during the European trading session at least, possibly during the US session as well. And there you can see is where price is, and there you can see where the gap is. So there is quite a bit of structure down to the downside here as well. That's not the level we want. We want a level which is there. So there is a lot of structure to the downside here. And I don't think there are any micro gaps. Not that I can remember. There's one here which we've closed already. But that's it. So let's get back to current time. So yeah, so guys, there's nothing really to add to this. The market is going to be like this. It's going to be volatile. It's we're going to have swings which are going to be absolutely insane. If you look at Friday swings, I mean, off the bottom of the megaphone, and then we sort of rally almost 1% off the bottom in a day, and then 1% down, and that's after falling almost 2%. So that is massive swings. You don't normally get that during a normal trading session, but as we get closer to Christmas, this is exactly what's going to happen. It's going to get more and more volatile. So whatever trade you do on this, you need to be using small and smaller positions, probably a third of your normal size right now. Okay, so there's nothing really. I'm not really in the mood for shorting this, and this fear that is happening is insane. So I'd be looking to see what transpires here, and that's at 3,500. If we start getting some buyers at 3,500 on the 15-minute chart, then I'd be interested in getting into it. Small position size, and stop right below the structure on the 15-minute. If that doesn't hold during the start of the, it won't be the start of the US session, but towards the end of the US session. If we close below that today, then I suspect we're probably aiming for the gap, and that's more than likely going to give us a bigger range of sorts if you look to the left. So yeah, I'm cautious, but 3,500 does offer value for me, and I'd be interested in taking a stab at this off 3,500, provided that it happens during a trading session. Even if it is during the European session, you see the buyers just come in to drive price up, and then roll over. So that's kind of my view at the moment. But these three levels are going to hold us up, so be very careful. So from 3,500 down to 34,500 is kind of the range where you would expect some buyers to come in at the moment. Anyway, I'm sitting on hands until I see something solid. So that's my plan of action for today. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.